we good, David? Let's go.
Take 68.
Here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 3 of our 4-week limited edition spring preview. And it's with great pleasure I'm going to introduce a man who needs no introduction, the very handsome and debonair, Mr. Tom Charlton. Welcome to the couch. Good to see you, mate.
Thanks for those kind words, Michael. I'll slip you that 50 later.
Thank you. Now, before we get into the preview, I think it's very apt that we go to the review because we had a good week. Last weekend, 3 winners. Fantastic achievement of the stable, Tom.
Yep, no, excellent. We had a progressive horse, promising horse win on debut at Kembla. Save a date for me for some good New Zealand clients. Syndicators Go Racing. Dial Mill's excellent. He led to the 5 diamonds in 8 days' time.
8 slips to go. Diamond people.
Great ownership group in him, and it was really rewarding. And then obviously capped off by part owner of Diamond, and capped off by Promise of Success. He obviously won one of the features, the invitation. So popular mare around the stable, and just really good for the staff.
God bless your Promise. And to Nigel, Anthony, Ryan, and the connections of Rosemont. Fantastic, congratulations. And also, if you pan across here, our cinematographer David Barclay, a lovely gesture. Do you have one, Tom?
Well, I was actually just saying to the guys in the office, it's like the Wolf of Wall Street scene where they're packing the money away wherever they can. We've got Peroni cases in drawers, on shelves.
That's great. That's nice.
So no, it's good.
That's what racing's all about, and fantastic. And of course, yesterday, Tom, up at Gosford, we were there for BK Racing. Black on Beauty, a lovely win, and I think a fantastic achievement for you guys to get that horse to win after nearly a year off.
Yeah, no, credit to a number of people. Limitless Stud, who had her for the rehab, then she went up to Queensland, Julian Blackson's farm, a bit of sun on her back, and then went to the beach where James Harding did a wonderful job getting her well up to speed, and the guys here have just ticked her over beautifully, and she's full of natural ability, and she'll have a promising future.
Great. Right, let's get into the preview. And no pressure, mate. We had a few winners last week, so people are looking forward to this. Here we go. Newcastle tomorrow, making debut for Waikato State, 4 for Cindy.
Nice filly, drawn badly. Can get back, run home. Be a nice filly in the autumn. We'll go to the paddock after tomorrow, but she's worth following. She should make it great.
Okay, we'll go to Flemington next tomorrow. And you've got 2 down there that probably maybe over the odds. First of which is Uptick in the Wakeful Stakes, but really getting out to a trip now.
Yep, nice standing filly who hasn't got to that trip yet, where we see her being most effective. Hasn't been blessed with a lot of luck, so went down to Melbourne for a couple of turf maidens and got moved to the synthetic. So back on the grass, slightly out of her grade at this stage, but those 3-year-old fillies, when they get to that distance, not a huge amount of sort of depth of length. So fingers crossed she can run well and lay a foundation of nice staying filly.
Excellent. And then in the lucky last, this horse just deserves something. Jalai, she's drawn inside tomorrow down the straight for David Paradise. Yeah.
Talented mare who hasn't had a lot of sort of luck and time to show it. Should be a good straight mare, inside draw. If it's like last year, we'll be happy. Played very inside last year, so
that's good.
Over the odds.
And at Rose Hill tomorrow, we've got a few in. One that's created a great deal of interest for OTI, French import, Athabaskan.
Yep, still learning about him. That's another
popular. He's very popular.
That's another Dharma
That's unbelievable.
Athabaskan, obviously still learning about him, but a beautiful horse who's settling really well, hasn't missed a beat, worked good on Tuesday. Worked good, such an Australian state. My parents don't want. So he's drawn awkwardly, but we'd love to see him run a nice race, and be something to look forward to.
He will. And then also race 7 tomorrow, the big horse here in stall 1, Still there?
He's still there. He'll be in his feed bin, that's for sure.
So he's not lost, but he's running.
Yeah, and obviously misfortune 2 weeks ago in the Everest, and he's ticked on beautifully since. It's obviously along the line tomorrow. It's a big payday. Should he be able to do the business, and it'll be most rewarding for firstly the staff and most importantly the ownership group, who have obviously just had to keep their composure over the last couple of weeks. So it'd really be great to see it for everyone.
Well, the team lost in running. You know, the disappointment from last time, you handled it with just with great style, and really wish the best of luck tomorrow, all the team. We go to Last tomorrow at Rosehill. We're 2 in. Coda Healy, good run in the Silver Eagle, drawn wide, but Jamie Carr on board.
Yeah, drawn a bit awkward, but he does put himself in the race a bit, so he can roll forward and try and work it out from there with a good rider. Excellent run first up, should be very competitive.
In the same race, of course, for Neil Hoare in the Hawthorn colours, I Am Lethal.
Hasn't had much luck over the last year through wet tracks. Last time bad barrier just sort of dictated his chances, but it's a good draw, good track, good jockey, knows him well, and he should run very well.
Okay, so we've got Goulburn on Sunday. Save a date for me. Last day winner. Is it going to Goulburn?
It's just still up in the air a little bit. Just working on a few options. He's obviously on the backup, but it'll either be Goulburn or Camden Tuesday.
Okay.
Nice horse, still learning, but raw, but could make the grade.
Okay, and also on that same card, you've got for Cambridge, Tabby Lamore, who's scratched from tomorrow to go to Goulburn on Sunday, yeah?
Yep, she'll go there, should race well, fresh. Trial's been good, work sharp, hard to beat.
Okay, race 5 down there, potentially 2, and you've got Awesome John in the red and white checks. Well, is he going there?
He hasn't had much luck either, drawn wide at both Sunday and Tuesday. Yeah, he hasn't had much luck, this horse.
Right.
Owners are going to have to be patient, but I think when they are, he's got something to offer for sure, so not sure where he'll run.
Not sure where he'll be there, but flexing for champion thoroughbreds, he's going.
Yep, yeah. Another sort of horse that's been learning on the job. Should take a good step forward from his first up run. Appreciate getting out in trip. Should run well. Maybe one more run will top him off, but be surprised if he's not running particularly well.
Go flexing. Now, Cup Day Tuesday will start at Kembla. This will be the one. Is it going there or?
Hopefully he'll go to Randwick if he gets a run. Second
Right.
emergency currently. Talented horse, bit of a slow learner. Hopefully he puts it all together this preparation.
Good luck to all connections. Awesome John, we mentioned in there, perhaps we'll see. And also Save a Date for Me, the dual acceptors.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Randwick on Cup Day. As mentioned previously, this will be the one that is an emergency there, but the preferred choice. And in race 9, first up for Neil Werrett, Mr. G.
Yep, nice older horse, gentleman about stable. Gets his campaign started again. Sort of a bit of a luckless and unproductive preparation last time for a number of reasons, but gets back on a good track. His work's been good, so just want to see a good first up run. Give us something to look forward to.
Okay, and Flemington on Cup Day. Previously mentioned promise of success. She's in the 1400 metre Hong Kong Jockey Club Stakes. Drawn the inside. We don't know if that's good or bad at the moment, but give her strength.
Come through the run very well. Always thought she's probably a mare that appreciates a bit of space, that sort of sweeping Randwick run like we saw last week. But she's gonna save ground. Karen's gonna have to find a bit of luck there up the straight. But it's a competitive looking race in fairness, so it would just be good to showcase her for team at Rosemont on their home track.
Team O'Shea. Bit of bad luck this same day last year.
Sorry,
On Cup Day last year, he's very popular this year.
I don't know why I didn't tell her.
So yeah, let's hope she can amend from last year's disappointment. But it is Cup Day, Tom. Who do you like in the Cup?
I'm an international man. Don't know why.
These Europeans, they stick, eh?
I think the form is far superior, in my opinion. come back to bite me.
Who do you like?
Deauville Legend,
Okay.
Without a Flight, both superb.
Okay. And of all the stable horses running over the weekend, if you just pick one, who's your best?
Hard to split in the last two at Rosehill. They should run. I couldn't put you off either of them. But I'll go neck on the line at Goulburn, best value, Tabby Lamore.
And also Tabby Moore at Goulburn. We run the Quinella at the last at Rosehill. Maybe dead heat, that'll be good. Who's your best outsider?
Jowlai down the straight. Watch the track, make sure it's playing okay. So there you go.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, from the man himself. Best of luck to all parties. Best of luck to the team. Have a great weekend, great cup week, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, Tom.
No problem. Thank you.